People have been hitting me up about their businesses lately. They've been wanting to take it online and all this kind of stuff. And they link me to their website. And a lot of common things that I see across all these websites is they're all just talking about themselves. It's all about, this company was established in 95 and we've been doing this and we stand for this and we're all about this. It's all about we. No one gives a fuck. A lot of people, not just in the drop shipping space, but just in like who run businesses and stuff, they're all about the brand, and that's pretty much all they know. They just know how to create a cool looking brand, and that's about it. But there's no real business behind the brand that they build. Okay, so I want to kind of just discuss this a little bit further and explain to you guys why building a business behind your brand is just as important, and how direct response plays a role in your advertising, okay? And so it all comes down to this, okay? How much do you have right now to spend on branding? That's the question just to ask yourself. No matter what type of business you're doing, just ask yourself that, because it's going to determine your advertising strategy and so forth, your marketing strategy and so forth. Okay, so the brand stuff is necessary for longevity. Okay, it's what we call in digital marketing terms, it's what we call top of funnel activity. Okay, and it's all the brand awareness stuff that's just cool to look at. It's just brand awareness. It doesn't really have any call to actions. It just builds brand affinity and stuff like that, which is all good. You need that kind of stuff to build a brand. Okay, but the thing is, unique selling propositions always trumps a cool logo, okay? And building a brand, the philosophy behind building a brand, what most people don't understand is they're actually building a unique selling proposition by building the respect that they get with the brand and all this kind of stuff. But the thing is, a cool logo will never beat a unique selling proposition, okay? Now, your unique selling proposition can just be your brand, like Supreme, for example, but don't base your business on businesses like Supreme. It's a unicorn business, okay? Rarely does it happen, okay? You want something that's repeatable and scalable. You want a certain degree of like guarantee that it's going to be successful. You don't want to just spend 5 years to build a brand and all you're doing is just paying the bills to keep the lights on, okay? Okay, so it's all about distribution. Brand, direct response, it doesn't matter. It's about distribution, okay? Your brand gets nowhere without distribution. 50 Kids wearing your t-shirt is not an established brand. You need a distribution channel, right? You need to sell your product. If you're running a fashion label, for example, you need distribution to other stores, whether it's online, other brick and mortar stores, or big retailers like Maya, whatever it is. You need to find a distribution channel, okay? Digital marketing allows you to scale and distribute your brand or your product faster than any other method of promotion, hands down. If you have a physical shop front, I want you to just think of this example, okay? So think about the footprint that your physical shop gets. Like, how many walk-in customers does your shop get every day? And versus how many people come into your shop just for the brand or the brands that you carry in your shop, okay? And this is something that probably is different for different business owners, but I just want you to think of this. Imagine having that number of walk-ins to your shop multiplied by tens of millions. This is essentially what Facebook advertising does to your business. It opens up your shop to tens of millions of potential buyers on the internet, okay? So Facebook ads essentially is just distribution at scale. Don't look at it as like a whole thing on its own. Essentially, in the lamest business terms, it's all about distribution at scale. That's what it is, and that's how we're making money so quick here, through distribution, okay? A lot of diehard brand owners are so against direct response marketing, but I want to explain to you guys why you need a bit of both to survive in today's day and age. Okay, so how does branding fit into e-com? Branding or delayed response messages have a more long-term orientation, the point materials. And the thing about branding, one thing you have to do is you have to be consistent. And you have to constantly put out creative messages that reinforce the same brand values that you portray as a brand or a company, okay? This requires so much more effort and money up front, okay? And this is why I don't focus on branding in the start of my business, no matter what it is. I focus more on distribution. What most people misunderstand about branding is branding helps your company establish its position in the marketplace for long term. Okay, so I want you to understand branding is just one important component of your business, but just because it's the most fun doesn't mean it should be your only focus. And this is why I'm so profit orientated with my businesses first, because Man, money talks, and money lets you do things. You have big ideas. You need money behind those ideas to kind of execute that, and you can't do that with just like a boot, like a small startup investment. Okay, brand gets nothing for the owner without a business behind it. Okay, so don't just go off and build a brand and be all cool and do that. You got to build a business behind it that makes the money.